Hello everyone, this is Josh, aka the Biscuit Eater, and I want to welcome you all to another episode of my long-form Let's Play of Stories Untold. We are currently on the second chapter and looking forward to getting started. If you're not familiar with this series, this is the first run-through of the game. I've never actually played it before other than what you saw in the last episode, and I have no idea what to expect going forward here. If you're not familiar with the series, of course, you can check the playlist in the description down below. But last time we went through the first episode where we were playing a text game in our old family house. Or, well, we were playing a text game about playing a text game about playing a text game in our own house. Where it started off idyllic and eventually a evil version of ourselves or something showed up. And, well, that's all we know at this point. There were hints that maybe the game version of ourselves that showed up in real life killed his family. But yeah, it shocked me a little bit. Today we're going to go through episode 2. Like before, we're going to stick to 30-minute episodes, so if it goes beyond the 30 minutes, we'll go ahead and break up this particular chapter into multiple episodes. Or maybe we'll get it done all at once as well. But before we get started, let's go ahead and cue the intro, right?
All I need is me, myself, and I. Sometimes I wish I was somebody else. I was somebody else. I go my own way. Don't care what you say.
All right, welcome back. And now, again, don't know what we're going into here. The help and options have not changed. So I don't know if it's going to be another text adventure or what we're getting into here, but let's just go ahead and start. The lab conduct. Some commands may be case sensitive. Keep a lookout for hints. Okay, so there are going to be more commands. And it looks like we've got the same intro. Just looking for any obvious differences.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander leading, assisted by Dr. Williams, and in the lab itself, our volunteer, Mr. Asian. We have artifact 23 in the chamber, recovered from crash site B. At the moment it appears inert, showing no signs of activity.
U.S. Department of Experimental Sciences.
Station. Instructions for each stage will come through to your terminal, and we need you to follow them exactly.
Follow the private experiment brief exactly.
Now, some
Note
of this
details.
may be unfamiliar, so always reference the manual on your terminal for guides on calibration and procedure.
For the manual for calibration settings and
Once you've
procedures.
calibrated equipment to match our brief, the green light will flash, allowing you to trigger the experiment.
When sync master flashes screen, you may proceed.
Ensure that any equipment non-essential to the current experiment is switched off. You cannot proceed until your calibration matches ours.
Okay, very good. Switch off all
When you're
non-essential
ready,
equipment.
Let's bring this back.
Unit 1 Internal Analysis. Subject J1986, there's 1986 again, dash mem, is enclosed in solid outer layers. X-ray the artifact determines its internal structure. Press the keys bracketed on the top menu to move between pages. Press tab to roll over to the test chamber. At the chamber, use your mouse cursor to select and interact. X-ray the artifact to determine its internal structure. So, electromagnetic spectrum 1 X-ray. Required apparatus. Camera, monitor set to X-ray, charge CC86 X-ray device. TV input modes R3, RGB. It says RGB. Okay. So we want it to be XR, which is half and half with a squiggly. But yeah, that looks to be X-ray, IR, R3. So X-ray. Our camera, monitor, and charge. That's their camera. Oh, that's okay. So we're asked for that. So charging the CC86.
Okay, good work. The X-ray is coming through now. There's no visible damage to the surrounding organic material. No signs of activity either. All output is flatlined. Okay, let's begin.
Surface reaction attempt. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Try using a low-powered red laser to begin with. Concentrated light laser. LZR2 light generator, set wavelength, monitor, set RGB. Wavelength we want red is 650 nm. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this to RGB. Oh, that's a heart. Okay. That's 630, right? 650.
No reaction from first stage. Let's try a high frequency.
Okay. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Use green. Green would be 510 nanometers. Nanometers.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again.
Blue. Blue would be 455. Not much to say here.
Well, would you look at that? It seems
The
we have a pulse.
hell.
Rhythm is stable. There's no activity registering in the core. It's possibly damaged. Let's push further.
Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Begin with generating a 250 Hz sine wave with amplifier gain set to 1. Sine wave, okay, set to 1. Frequency and waveform. So we want to turn you off. $250 sine wave amplifier set to 1. think it's a 250.
Not much of a response. Updating the experiment now.
As the acoustic resonance properties of the object increase the frequency to 500 Hz sine wave and amplifier gain of 5. There. All right. See how this works. Oh, getting BPMs.
Seeing some fluctuations in activity. Should we increase? Is there risk of damage? What about volunteer? Okay, we're going to push further. I'm running out of time. Let's switch around.
Has acoustic resonance properties of the object. Switch to the square wave, maintaining the current. Square wave is... Gotcha. That didn't go well.
Seeing good activity on this side. Seeing definite spikes in movement. I know this might seem uncomfortable or dangerous, but you need to trust
no
us
kidding.
and keep going.
Maintain the gain and the square waveform. Bring the waveform frequency up to 1K. That seems... really dangerous. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Oops.
Full activity registering. We did it. Can you hear us? You've made excellent progress. You're doing great. Now we need you to stay calm and try to relax as we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
The protective casing is off. Proceed to drill the surface. Drill the surface? Push drill on. Ensure all other equipment except the camera and TV are switched off. Ready trigger. This doesn't look right. Oh, there's something actually still in there.
How do you feel? Don't be scared. We have the situation under control. Take a few moments, and when you're ready,
SCP sort of crap
we'll
here.
continue.
Make contact with the artifact. Open the no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Use safety goggles and gloves at all times. Do not leave the container unattended during experimentation. It is extremely dangerous to handle any items within the container. Please ensure your next of kin is updated at HR. As per your agreement, follow all instructions exactly. No, 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 no. No! I don't... No. I don't wanna...
Stay calm. You're doing fine. Don't be afraid. I'm sorry to have to do this, but we have to know. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do
Has some D-class or something?
It's time to remember.
There is a spiky something there.
Don't try to speak. Stay calm. You're a proxy now. You have a connection to the entity's inner core. It's like a conscious black box.
And throw progress.
It can show you its memories. Look into it. The visions will translate onto the screen to be something that you can understand, that you can play out.
New data connection ready. Sorry folks if that caused any trouble. I'm going to have to put a epilepsy warning. New data connection ready. I can't do anything. What am I supposed to do? Okay, I'm trying to... Trying to type anything. Anything. Okay, I've tried clicking all over this eye. Okay. You wake up in the cryopod, struggling against gravity. You force yourself up. Impact onto the planet's surface has torn a hole in the ship hull. Poisonous atmosphere spills into your craft. You are in grave danger.
Remarkable.
You have to get out of here.
You can navigate its memories. Use the computer. Work your way through.
Open cryopod. Get out. Leave. Look around. The craft is broken beyond repair. There's wreckage all around, an airlock door is locked tight, and the computer terminal adjacent blinks. Look at terminal. Monitor blinks, demanding attention. System looks usable. Use computer. You tap at the screen and the airlock door splutters to life. slowly opening with a horrendous noise. The ship powers down to silence, having spent the last of its reserves. Leave. Use airlock.
This organ was taken from what we think was the leader. These memories are different. They're not like the others. There's more detail here. Less hazy. Lean in. See what else it hides.
Shiminy Christmas. You squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. You look around to see you are surrounded by mangled metal.
It's incredible. How are we getting all of this? It's describing the moment we found the ship.
Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding wreckage. Look around. A crash site. Smoke billows from the downed ship. Exterior lights flicking on and off. Wreckage surrounds you. Looking upwards, you see unfamiliar star patterns. Look at stars. You don't recognize any of the star patterns above you. Look at wreckage. Wreckage surrounds you. Some of this metal will have to be moved in order to free yourself. Move metal. With every ounce of your remaining strength, you move away from the wreckage enough of the wreckage for you to carefully crawl through. The lights around you now attack your senses. Look at lights. You squint at the light, trying to shield your visor lens at the same time. It's a circle of artificial lights set up around you to illuminate the crash site in the darkness. Behind you, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks toward you. Help me. Nope. Look at figure. The silhouette is bipedal and bulky. Some sort of mask covers his face. It beckons you to approach. Approach. Let's see if I can actually spell that. Get up. Approach.
Your heart rate is elevated, but you're doing well. For what it's worth, very few of our test subjects ever make it this far. You should be proud of yourself.
Missed that name there. We awake. The room is silent only for the quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beep. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We move together in unison. Look around. We are in a bed in a small and artificially lit room with a single door. There is some sort of writing pinned to the wall. Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape across the room and into our chest. They have tortured us.
We didn't put this entity in quarantine. It expired at the crash. Whose memories are these? When did this happen?
Look at writing. Stuck together are a series of flat sheets with symbols across them. Some sort of writing. Look at monitor. Screen didn't give anything away. Flashing symbols and what could be numbers and rhythm. Remove wires.
What just happened? What's that alarm?
We yank at the wires protruding from our chest.
Disconnection in quarantine lab 15.
Together we all scream in
Find out
pain.
what's going on.
This action sets off an alarm, echoing loudly down the adjacent corridor. Get up. Look around. Leave room.
Doctor, specimen 20 has left lab 15. It's on the move.
God. That vision, it's not a memory, it's happening right now. Mr. Asian, I need you to stop what you're doing, please.
Through the door, we find ourselves in an empty room with a device on the table. It looks familiar. They don't know how it works. This host does. The door closes behind us and a lock clamps shut. We are alone together. Look at device. It was an access code terminal for a wide connection, allowing commanders to commandeer other hosts. Only you, IOE, have access to these codes. It's time to use them. Use codes.
What is that? We haven't seen that before. What is it doing?
It's using the tool we recovered from the crash site. It's in our systems. It's sending something across the network. It's broadcasting.
Mr. Asian, please. We deeply regret what we have put you through, but please understand it was for the greater good. We had to know more. Rebelling now could be catastrophic. You don't know what this might do to you in the long run.
Okay. Okay, so that makes this one. Going too fast. Oh, goodness. No, I'm going to go ahead and pause here and actually end out this episode with this, and then we'll continue on with this in the next episode. Even though it looks like we're almost done here, we're almost at a half an hour already. So, as before, I do hope you're enjoying this. If you do like it, rather, make sure that you like or dislike the video. Be sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below. I always try to respond to them when I have a chance. Be sure to subscribe and mark the bell for notifications, so you can always get notifications when I upload new content. As well, you can find me online at both Biscuit Eater YT on Twitter and The Biscuit Eater on Facebook. As always, I hope you had fun today. As much as I did, this was actually quite riveting. And until I see you next time, folks, game on, lovelies.